let's jump into the Unity. And I think we have a picture. And you can hear me. Nice. So, onwards to glory. We have only like phaser and tricorder.
It's our shuttlecraft, the Poincaré.
Well, of course.
It did not work. I'm reading large temporal fluctuations. I wonder how stable this device really is. It is water.
Probably condensation. So we have a data dwarf and red shirt. Basically, we are going to sacrifice her if we need to.
There.
Walk to interior bay. Okay, so we can.
It's an oxygen regeneration device.
Okay, nice.
It has been used recently.
That looks like a teleporter device. Ah, it's a transporter pad. Yeah, like before.
Stop where you are, sir. There's something funny about that circle on the floor.
You are correct. The pad is the focal point of a transporter. Anyone stepping onto the pad will be beamed to a receiving station elsewhere in the device.
Maybe one of us should go through the transporter and report what they find.
Okay, red shirt first. Pretty ballsy, basically, jumping into the...
Where is the rest of my team? My phaser and tricorder are gone. I'm not certain what it is.
Walk to glow, okay.
That won't... I'm not certain...
Welcome, Jean-Luc Picard, chosen representative of the United Federation of Planets. You have done well so far. If you prove yourself worthy in these final tests, the Unity device will be yours.
Okay, it's a challenge.
Who are you? Whoever it was is gone now.
I have examined the shuttle. It will only launch with 3 passengers.
Captain Picard!
What do you know about these tests?
The Chodak rebels who sent the Unity device into the future set up a number of tests to ensure that whoever found the device was worthy of its power.
It appears that we have been chosen to compete for the device.
Neither the Garidians nor the Federation has any claim to the device. It rightfully belongs to the Chodak.
We shall see. It seems to me that we are all on an equal footing here.
For the moment.
Where is my away team?
We don't know. Our team also disappeared when we went through the transporter.
Their fates are insignificant compared to the matter before us.
If they have died, at least it was for a good cause.
This shuttle will
Which
take
was
us
that?
to the Unity device control complex.
That looks a bit like a T-Con shuttle from the Resurgence. AI upscaling would be really cool. Is somebody managed to do it for these videos?
I would like to know more about the tests we face.
I do not know exactly what form they will take, but trials and tests have always determined rank and position in Chodak society.
How powerful is the Unity device?
It can alter physical reality anywhere in the galaxy.
The wreckage of the Romulan and Chodak fleets clearly demonstrates its potential as a weapon.
Its capabilities are infinitely greater. Theoretically, the Unity device could be used to unmake the galaxy.
Then it would indeed be a catastrophe if it fell into unscrupulous hands.
Unscrupulous or incompetent, even a well-meaning master could wreak havoc with its power.
What do you intend to do with the device, if you should get it?
The ancient Chodak brought this power into the universe, and we accept that responsibility. We will rebuild the Chodak Empire and control the Unity device ourselves.
Right.
Garidian society is on the verge of anarchy. It will take something as powerful as the Unity device to restore order. Our need outweighs your fantasy of empire building. And you, Picard?
The Unity device is too powerful for any one race to control. It must be used for the common good. Perhaps its power can help establish a lasting peace between our peoples.
You speak of my fantasies, Pentara. We are about to dock. May the worthiest species prevail.
So that's a space station in the middle of the Dyson sphere.
I will check the far door. You two check the others.
Right.
Your words made much sense to me, Picard. You and I should work together. Our governments may not be allies, but at least we share many of the same values. If Brodnak gets the device, we both lose.
Agreed. Perhaps our governments can share the power of the device. A force field blocks the doorway. I can see some sort of pedestal in the room holding a sculpture or symbol of some kind. It is difficult to assess Admiral Brodnak's character. It did not work. It did not work. It did not work.
Okay, we can go here, in here. Okay.
Do not be alarmed, Jean-Luc. Using the power of the Unity device, I have returned from the future to warn you.
Well, he's still bald.
Do not trust the aliens. They will betray you and take the device for themselves. Take this artifact. It will help you. Help us win the Unity device for the Federation.
Picard. Picard, are you with us?
Yes, let's get on with it.
We're surrounded by force fields. This is some kind of a trap.
Air gap, field emitter, common terminal. Ah.
The force field will lower when one of us passes this test.
What is the test?
This table is the apparatus for the second challenge, one of the oldest of the Chodak tests.
What is this second challenge?
It is a test of stamina and cunning given to Chodak youth. It is used to cull the weak and feeble-minded before resources are wasted on them.
How does it work?
You will find out once the test begins.
That is hardly fair.
The Chodak have spent many millennia preparing for this day. I have spent my entire life getting ready to pass these tests. Is it fair that I give up the advantage I have earned?
If you are truly the most worthy, then explaining the test to us won't put you at a disadvantage.
It will make your inevitable victory all the more noteworthy.
Very well. Pick up these semicircular blocks. When it is your turn, place one or both blocks in the receptacles. Picard, your left receptacle targets me. The right one targets Captain Pentara. Then push the button. A jolt of energy will be delivered to one or both of the others. The last one standing passes the test.
Right.
When
Momentarily. It is your
Okay, it works
Give
this
up,
way.
Admiral. Pentara and I have agreed to join forces. You cannot withstand both of us.
Come now, Picard. The test has barely begun and you claim victory already? It is your turn, Captain Pentara.
we will defeat you, Broadneck.
You are both weak. It is your turn, Captain Picard.
Thank you for following. Okay.
You're losing, Admiral. If you agree to give up your quest to rebuild the Chodak Empire, we can work together and find another way out of here.
You don't understand. Membership in our empire would improve your species.
Right.
I like my species the way it is. Every Garidian will be dead before the first Chodak steps on Garidian soil.
If that's the way you want it. It will be interesting to see which of you falls first. It is your turn, Captain Picard.
You can't win, Broadneck.
You have not defeated me yet.
We will defeat you, Broadneck.
I have sworn to regain the Unity device for my people. It is the destiny of the Chodak race. But I have failed. Before you kill me, promise that you will use the power of the device wisely.
I have no desire to kill you, Admiral, but we cannot allow you to rebuild the Chodak Empire by conquest.
But our intentions are benign. You would be happier under our leadership.
I wonder if that's true.
Finish him now, while we have the advantage.
Well, even if we defeat Broadneck here, the Chodak will still have it to be dealt with. Yeah, that wouldn't be like Picard's morals.
Even if we defeat Broadneck here, the Chodak will still have to be dealt with.
The Unity device will take care of them.
Everyone should be protected.
No. Everyone, including the Chodak, must be protected from the misuse of this power. A council representing all civilizations should be created to control the device. We need you to convince your people of that. Will you help us?
The thought of untested species using the Unity device is almost unthinkable. But there is wisdom in your words, Picard. I will cooperate.
Good. Now let's find a way out of here.
How do you intend to disable the force field, Picard?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, we got some progress. Let's escape from the trap.
The field energy must return to this terminal to complete the circuit. The force field appears to emanate from this device. The lower air gap is larger than the upper air. I cannot use this. It did not work. It did not. The force field appears to emanate.
Okay, so I can put this into the machine.
It did.
Okay, that should work.
The force field energy. The force field. The lower air gap is larger than the upper air.
Okay.
The force field energy passes through this coil, out the field emitter, and returns to the common terminal.
How do we disable the force field?
I don't know.
How do you
I don't know.
So we could actually put our discs here.
It did not. It did not. It did not. It did not. The field energy jumps across the air gap to the field emitter. If I can somehow make the lower air gap smaller,
Okay.
the field energy would jump directly to the common terminal and bypass the field emitter entirely.
So basically what I had in mind.
These blocks from the test are metallic, and together they're exactly the right size to fit into the lower air gap. I need all the blocks from the test.
take them?
Here.
It worked. The field energy has been redirected to the common terminal.
Okay.
There, the force field is down.
You humans are resourceful.
Now what?
Well, that's another good question. Escape from that trap. Yes, let's save. Path, right, down. Can we go left? Let's go to the right. What did I learn from the shooter games? Always turn right and shoot everyone who comes across.
It is the symbol I saw from the middle doorway of the shuttle dock.
Ha. But there's a chasm between us. Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's a key of some kind.
Can you use the artifact to bring me across, Picard?
I don't understand why you brought us across.
We agreed to work together.
I had assumed that agreement was a compromise you made out of weakness. You had the opportunity to take the Unity device for yourself.
Compromise isn't always a sign of weakness, Admiral. It's the basis of trust.
That is an unusual concept. I shall ponder it.
There's a symbol on the door.
I wonder if this works. Haha, it works.
It appears to be some kind of cell or chamber. There is a being inside. What kind of creature is this?
I believe it is a Kabalan. Legends claim the ancient Chodak created this race with the Unity device.
Stasis chamber. What else do we have here?
Fascinating.
So we need to get across somehow.
Perhaps the controls operate the chamber.
Let's push the buttons.
Greetings, aspirants to the Unity device. I am your judge. Before you advance any further, you must each tell me why you deserve the device.
The Unity device was created by the Chodak. It is our birthright.
Whoever controls the device controls the galaxy. The Garidians deserve it as much as anyone else.
I am here to make certain the Unity device is used for the good of all species.
What would you do with the device, Captain Picard?
Ice cream.
The Unity device should be used for the good of all.
This Captain Picard kind of line, so it's easy to pick up the, if you know the character.
What do you consider to be the ultimate good?
I don't believe there is one ultimate good, but I do believe that each culture, each individual being has the right to determine what is good for themselves.
Oh, okay, pretty nice answer.
What good can the Unity device do for Jean-Luc Picard? Perhaps make up for a father's disapproval, a brother's resentment.
What do you know about my family?
I know all about you. I know a cadet who betrayed the honor code of the Academy. I know a lifetime of regret for a love thrown away from fear.
I was young. Those were the mistakes of a youth.
What about the mistakes of a man? I know the captain of the Stargazer, his ship destroyed, his dead crew drifting in space.
I did the best I could. It was an unprovoked attack.
The crew of the Stargazer depended on you and paid with their lives. But that was a small matter compared to your betrayals of the Federation.
I don't think many people died on the Stargazer. I mean, I just watched the episode. Shouldn't they didn't lose many people.
Betrayals?
I know Locutus of Borg, who
Yeah.
oversaw the destruction of 39 Federation starships and their crews.
Yeah, this is kind of yeah, well, yeah. Second season of the Picard was pretty great, and it actually pretty much revolved around this topic.
I know a broken man ready to give Gul Madred the secrets of the Federation's defenses.
Yeah, but that was torture.
Do you think you can use the Unity device to erase a lifetime of betrayal?
I wouldn't want to. I have never willingly betrayed anyone or anything in my life. I've acknowledged my failures, learned from them, and moved on. That's the best anyone can do. Failure is an inevitable consequence of being human, and I accept that.
Admiral Brodnak, failure is what you fear most, is it not?
I have never failed. before today.
Of course, you never failed. You always took the safe, certain path.
I consider that a virtue.
You do not even know what virtue is. As master of the 9 challenges, you condemned countless Chodak for the smallest mistake.
Chodak are not allowed to fail.
The challenges were meant to improve the Chodak, so that you would be worthy enough to reclaim the Unity device. But instead of mastering yourselves, you merely mastered the challenges. You have wasted 1,000 millennia.
Oops.
Perhaps we have dealt with form before substance. However, all meaning resides in form. Substance is but chaff.
I cannot even trust my own people to use the Unity device wisely. We must all go together.
Well, she's smart. Then again, her planet is on the civil war, so that kind of destroys the trust.
You have proven yourselves worthy.
Okay. This is probably a 3rd test. Of some kind. Volcano Tower.
Congratulations. You have proved yourselves worthy of your species. The Unity device is yours.
I wonder if the Unity device is actually a Matroska computer, like a Dyson Sphere, but computing version of the Dyson Sphere.
And now that we've got it, what do we do with it?
Ice cream.
We must contact our governments and inform them of our arrangement.
Attention. The Unity device has detected the approach of a Borg invasion fleet. Without intervention, it is estimated that the Borg Collective will destroy Federation, Garidian, and Chodak civilizations within 1.2 years. Use the control panel to select a response to this threat.
This panel appears to control the Unity device.
Deactivate panel.
Destroying their invasion fleet would force them to the negotiating table. As you said, Picard, the Unity device should be used for the good of all, even this Borg race.
Are you mad? The Borg don't negotiate, and they don't give up. You should know that better than anyone, Picard. We have to eradicate them.
It seems that yours is the deciding vote, Picard. What are you doing, Picard? If we are to share power, we must make decisions together.
The Prime Directive of Starfleet prohibits me from interfering with the normal development of any society. The wisdom of that directive has been proven many times.
You have chosen wisely. The Unity device must never again be used to settle petty political disputes. You have proven yourselves worthy. Step forward.
That was the 3rd test. So basically, yeah, well, with the Borg, that's pretty interesting choice, because they wouldn't like want to negotiate.
Who are you?
But Picard could have like acted out of the sheer terror. Who are you?
We are the guardians of the device of unity. We are one with the device.
Are you the Chodak rebels who sent the device into the future?
Yes, and others.
You seem tired.
We are weak at this time and place, but elsewhere in time, we are strong. Each member of our collective identity anchors a span of time. Without these anchors, the space-time continuum will tear apart into isolated fragments of existence.
Okay.
We need one of you to join us, to become one with the device, and establish an anchor in this time.
I will join them. It is my duty.
But we agreed to share power.
There is nothing to share. Our purpose is our own. We do not serve the purposes of others.
Okay.
What is your purpose?
You could not truly comprehend unless you joined us. Suffice it to say that in many places throughout this galaxy, there are rifts in the fabric of existence. It is our task to mend them and keep existence unified.
Ha.
Brodnak, Admiral, Master of the 9 Challenges, Bearer of the 15th Shell of the Chodak Empire. Are you ready?
I am. Without your help, he who was Brodnak would never have accepted this union. You have our thanks. Farewell.
Okay. That was it. Now what?
Captain, are you all right? The rest of the away team were beamed back to the ship hours ago. We're reading a massive energy surge inside the device. It seems to be phasing out of time.
Ha.
Beam me out of here!
Little too hot.
Do we have the captain aboard yet?
Negative. We have lost contact again.
We are encountering temporal distortion waves.
The energy buildup inside the device is critical. If we do not withdraw...
We can't leave without the captain.
Help! Plot an escape course, 50% impulse. Transporter room, keep trying to get a lock on the captain.
Commander, we cannot escape.
Damage reports.
No serious damage. A few minor injuries.
What about the captain?
We were not able to... Sir, I am picking up the captain's communicator signal.
Sensors are reading life signs.
He's okay.
Well, of course he didn't die. Although in the
Captain's log, stardate 47205.3. The
Another
Enterprise
game
has
he could.
weathered the temporal distortion caused by the disappearance of the Unity device. All that remains are questions. Brodnak joined the device to enable it to continue its mission, mending rips in the fabric of existence. If he fails, the consequences could be catastrophic, but somehow I feel certain he will prove equal to the task. can't help but wonder, if someday the Federation is able to create another Unity device, will we also have the wisdom to use it well?
All systems operational, Captain.
Very well. Helm ahead, warp factor 2. Engage.
Okay, that was interesting. I mean, in the Star Trek Generations game from 1997, you could actually have an ending that wasn't in line with the movie, like good ending. Kirk leaves every Star Trek fan wet dream basically. But yeah, this was surprisingly good, although it had like those pesky, nasty puzzles, which they were kind of thing back in 90s with the point-and-click adventure games. Some illogical puzzles that had to be in. But yeah, I like this. The 3D game engine for the space fight, that's probably slightly broken. Let me lower the volume here. So, yeah, that was definitely broken, and it's interesting that they had like developed a huge star astrogation system just for the game, which was basically going to point A to point B. You had only one basically goal in any time, and not really exploration. That would have been like pretty cool thing to have. But yeah, and the space fighting thing was mini game would have been like pretty great game of its own if it had worked, and it was pretty well, way too elaborate. All right, so game ended and crashed. Nice.